Normally when I make these videos, there's like a presentation with it. There's some notes. There's some things I want to say. But as I address Andrew Wiggins here, I'm just going to go off the cuff. I do have some general thoughts, some things I'd like to get across, but I didn't really want to over-prepare this. I just kind of wanted to speak from the heart. And I realize we're all looking at the calendar. We're looking at the last time I think he played was February 13th for Golden State. So basically 5 weeks removed from that, and a lot of questions. And I hope it's more concern than just curiosity and questions. But look, I do understand it's human nature to wonder what's going on with somebody. This is atypical. And I think the crazy part about it is that if he just said, I've got an ankle injury, and everybody played it off that way, and there wouldn't be too much suspicion about it. This type of stuff happens all the time in pro sports. A player misses a stretch because of a physical ailment. But I think there is some honesty in that nobody's tried to cover up and lie and say that's the case when they really know it's something else. We all know that it's probably something else. Now, to what degree, to who it involves, to how it started, to what exactly is going on, quite honestly, none of that is our business. I know we want it to be. And I'm not here to denounce anybody, who's just curious and cares for him and wants the best. But I also realize a lot of people want the best for their basketball team. And in a time like this, we need to step aside, and understand that there are way more important things. And for a player like this to remove himself, that decision alone is so difficult. To basically mid to late season say, I can't do this anymore, I need some time away, and then to stay away from it, there must be something so important that necessitates his time and attention, and it puts him in a bad spot if he tried to come back. Don't you think this is the hardest thing on him, to stay away from all he's ever known and kind of one of the fundamentals of what he is, a professional basketball player, among other things too, right? A human being, a family member, a responsible family member. My point is, I have no clue. People have asked me, and they know that I'm not even a Warriors guy. You're in the media, you must know. And you know what? I think there's a fair amount of people who might know the truth. And out of respect to Andrew and his family and whoever needs to be given this privacy, I congratulate everybody on not letting things get out there, even if they do know the true reason. And of course, I'm upset with rumors and speculation, and stuff just gets thrown out there and catches on like wildfire. It's disappointing, honestly. It's embarrassing that stuff would come out, that people would buy into it, and look, whether something ends up being true or not, like the fact that people are just speculating from the hip right now is crazy. It's unfair. It's unprofessional. It's unkind. It's inhumane almost. We don't know, and we have to be okay with not knowing. We all have to understand that people care and are concerned, and that's fine. Again, I want to draw a clear line between concern and curiosity. Curiosity is okay to a certain point, but let's make sure that the curiosity ends at a certain point. Let it go. Concern, you can be concerned all day long, and that's fine. And I totally do appreciate that. I know people are watching this video saying, "Well, you didn't tell me anything. I didn't learn anything from this video." You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to learn anything about what's going on with him behind the scenes, other than to realize how hard it is to remove yourself from a team situation like this. People are counting on you, depending on you. Don't think that he's not also considering his future. Anything happening here now could be judged against him down the line, but he's got to do what he's got to do. And that is to take some time for himself and his family to attend to whatever needs it right now, whatever is distracting him from his everyday life and career. I also give a lot of credit to Warriors players who've been asked about this. It's an impossible situation. Whether they do know everything or something or nothing or don't know anything. Steph Curry, what do you think about this? Draymond Green, what do you think about this? Steve Kerr, what do you think about this? It's very difficult to be put in that situation to talk about somebody else in a tough spot, dealing with something, and you don't want to be the person to lead on to anything or come across the wrong way, even if you didn't mean it. So I get it. It's been an abnormal time period. Out 5 weeks for something undisclosed. You really never hear about that in sports. Sure, a day, 3 days, 5 days, you're getting somewhere. But 5 weeks, I get it. And that only intensifies the curiosity as well as the concern when it gets to this point of way more than a month now. I know the big question. Will he come back in time? Will there be playoffs that he'll be a part of? And will he be back this season? Who knows? I mean, and you also get to the point of not competing, right? At that highest of level, conditioning, competition, timing, rhythm. Is he getting 400 shots up a day? Who knows? Some people do. The important people know, and that's all you need to know. So be prepared for anything, but be hopeful for the one thing, and that is this person's health, their recovery, everybody else surrounding him right now that needs his attention, and whatever's going on, that it gets resolved in the best possible way. So that's all I really wanted to say. I hope you can agree, and I hope you think that's pretty much in line with the way we should all look at this. Thanks for watching.